So, welcome to the channel, and we are here to talk about music and movies and whatever. And we came here to talk about Iceman. Let's see if this album really did freeze the world. All right, so first up, we have the artist performance. Drake, like what Drake does, he's bringing back, all the hits, talking about, his past about the beef, toward 2 years ago. He could not let that go. And he goes and what's good about Iceman for a while, I think definitely is better than For All the Dogs, is he goes introspective whenever he wants to. And what I mean by that is that he makes songs like Make Them Cry, Make Them Remember, Make Them Pay. I call them their Make Them series. It's kind of like Kendrick Lamar's The Heart series kind of thing. So I kind of think that this is like his little Make Them. I call them a Make Them series because, it's called Make Them, and then you just put something under there. And then also he has a little bit more of the trap stuff era, like Little Birdie, where he gets more like kind of a Kodak Black. The reason why I say he's gotten more because he sounds like Kodak Black, and also in the music video we just see like this old dude like dancing, and his hair is kind of similar to Kodak Black, and it's pretty funny. And he does get into some R&B, singing and everything. Mostly in the beginning of the tracks, usually. But then later on, he either change up the beat or he gets into the savage rap mode. Um, so I think it's pretty cool that he did that. But the one thing I've had a problem with this album is the auto tune. Some auto tunes are not necessary. Like Janice, shut the fuck up. He goes, or like Burning Bridges, like burning bridges, and then it sounds like he's just sad and everything, and like I don't know. Like, I remember when he used to sing and Take Care and everything. He doesn't really get too saddish and everything, but I felt like he's doing too much, and you can tell he kind of lost his voice a bit because he got older and everything. But he just used some auto tune that doesn't even like be like it doesn't even sound natural. And then like there are times when I forgot what song, but he's like for real, with the bad auto tune and everything. I just don't think the auto tune that he's using that much is like really necessary for the album. But when he does rap, he sounds good, and then when he does sing, he does sound good. But the some parts with the auto tune that has to go away. That's like my pet peeves, most of my pet peeves. And then we have the lyrics. Most of the lyrics in this album is definitely more of the beef talk. Now, for example, in Burning Bridges, again, he talked about, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. And what's really good with the lyrics is he came back with the catchiness. He's always known for making songs sound really catchy and memorable, like Burning Bridges, when he says like, "Your baby mama didn't post a single. Where's she at?" It just repeats and repeats, and it just sounds really good. And also, Janice, shut the fuck up. He gets. It's just like the way that he flows and everything. It just sounds so good. And then with the I believe the did Janice shut the fuck up or one other song he made a couple of dissing Dr. Dre, and that's pretty interesting because Dr. Dre was in the Pop Out concert over at Kendrick, and he says something about like spell Drake but without the AK, and then be in jail or something, meaning like there was a time when Dre has like I guess like a lawsuit, the one time with the lawsuit with his ex-wife somewhere in there, and then that's why you say take out the AK and then just Dre, and you just go to jail by then. That's what I noticed, and all obviously more about Kendrick stuff, how he feels butthurt and everything. I guess the most memorable line, the best lines obviously is make make them cry is when he mentioned at the last part of make them cry is when he mentioned about something about his father being cancer, and how it's like that's the stage that he has to fight and everything. I love that interpretation. And also he throughout the lyrics he just mostly talk about, like without me, I wouldn't be able to do this. I want to give artists a big stuff. And that's just one of the things. It's just mostly about like just remember that he's the shit basically. The thing is, what's the problem is that we know you're the shit. We know you are the shit. And that's the thing. You don't need to like keep bragging about it, Like the beef was long ago, and just because the beef like ended and everything, you still got your loyal fans. You still got the casual fans. I mean, you still the Drake that we know, basically. Like, there's no time to remind everyone. Maybe he just doing that for like his other, his other rapper friends and stuff and stuff. So I guess the best part about the album is definitely the production, and the production has people like Conductor Williams, Skias, Boyano, Skip on the Beat, Wheezy, and Southside. Um, Thing is, like with the production and everything, I do like how there's some trap productions, and then to the Conductor Williams beat. I believe is in Make Them Pay or Make Them Remember. With the Make Them Pay, I do love the production of Make Them Pay because like it has the girl singing in the background like free. At first, I was not sure about that song at first. With the production because I think as long as Drake doesn't do the free, with the bad auto tune again, the auto tune just kind of ruins everything for me. Other than that, I think the productions. I think the cleanest production that Drake has gone in a long time with the Make Them Pay. Um, Also with DJ, I think DJ Frisco 945 and the Little Birdie. I actually kind of like that tag that he used during it. It sounds pretty much like a club banger. It sounds like if you brought GTA 5 and then that DJ's in it. Hopefully, we get more DJ Frosco stuff in GTA 6. Who knows? Okay, so let's talk about the features real quick. Ugh. I think might be the kind of the most disappointing thing. It's not because it's not a lot. It's because of the features that he put on that's bothering me. The 21 Savage feature, I felt like 21 Savage could have done more than just bees on the table. Don't get me wrong, it's really catchy. The bees on the table, bees on the table. But that's just like his whole purpose of that song is doing that repeated hook. I wish he could have done more with it. Um, and we got Future and Drake back. That's what people wanted and everything. The problem I had with Ran to Atlanta is it's not the type of song that I feel like it needs. That's not a right song to be in returning. Um, Future's second verse though, in the second part, is better than his first part. Molly Santana, I mean, she did her thing. Not really like on her part, but she just did her thing. She got a bunch of listeners after that, so that's pretty good on Molly Santana. Um, so first with the rating, I wanted to give it an 8 out of 10 at first, but because I said so much about the pet peeves and then all the songs I wanted to have with replay value is not as much as I thought I would want. Thing is this my replay values is Bees on the Table, Make Them Pay, Janice, Shut the Fuck Up, Burning Bridges. Lord Birdie's actually pretty good. I like that one. And Make Them Cry. Make Them Cry is literally one of the best intros around in a while for his. But yeah, it's just the little pet peeves. Like I said, like the auto tune and like some of the lyrics line there is like how like he feels her from the trauma. And don't get me wrong, I love how artists are really. I like how he's really honest about how he feels, how the beef traumatized him very much so, and some other shit that he had to deal with and everything. But his album rollout seems really good, and the fact that we have three albums, which I will review those two, but I want to focus. I just wanted to focus on the Iceman one. So, like I said, the rating, I want to give this a good 7.5 out of 10. Better than For All the Dogs, definitely, but not really his best work. But it's good. It's good as a comeback album. So let me know what your thoughts are, and are you still bumping to Iceman? And yeah, that'll be it for now.